In the race for the ultimate computer, everyone followed the same map. Google, IBM, and Rigetti all bet billions on a technology called superconducting transmon qubits. It was the safe bet. But there was one problem. These computers are incredibly fragile. One tiny vibration, a stray photon, or even a change in temperature, and the whole calculation collapses into noise. But while the world watched Google achieve quantum supremacy last year, Microsoft was quietly building something different. They didn't just spend $100 million to build a faster computer. They spent it to discover a new state of matter. They aren't just trying to beat the competition. They are trying to rewrite the laws of physics. Welcome to January 2026. This is the story of the Microsoft topological qubit project, most expensive gamble in the history of Silicon Valley. To understand why Microsoft is gambling $100 million, you have to understand the qubit problem. Most quantum computers today use physical particles to store data. If you bump that particle, you lose your data. Microsoft's solution: topology. Imagine you're trying to protect a secret written on a piece of string. If you just leave it there, a gust of wind could blow it away. But if you tie that string into a complex knot, the information in the knot itself doesn't change just because the wind is blowing. This is what Microsoft calls topological protection. By using exotic particles called zero modis, they store information at two different points at the same time. To destroy the data, you'd have to hit both points simultaneously. It's like having a backup of your hard drive built into the very fabric of the universe. For 20 years, people said this was impossible. Critics called it Microsoft's pipe dream. But in February 2025, everything changed. Microsoft unveiled the Materana 1. It was the world's first quantum processing unit with a topological core. While Google needs thousands of physical qubits just to fix one error, Microsoft's design is inherently error. Ludi Sanyemi, the leader of the Lyngby lab in Denmark, stated that this chip allows them to iterate faster than anyone else. They aren't just building a lab experiment. They've expanded their Denmark facility to be the largest quantum site on Earth. They are mass-producing future. This isn't just about Microsoft's stock price. It's about national security. The U.S. government agency, DARPA, the same people who invented Microsoft as one of the few finalists for the U.S. 2QC program. Their mission? To build a utility-scale quantum computer that actually works for the military. Why Microsoft? Because their topological qubits are tiny. While an IBM computer is the size of a room, Microsoft claims they can fit 1 million qubits on a chip the size of your palm. If they succeed, they won't just have a computer. They'll have a quantum-powered edge in every field, from hypersonic missile tracking to unhackable global communications. As of this week, Microsoft just doubled down. They launched the 2026 Quantum Pioneers program. They are currently handpicking the smartest professors and scientists on the planet, giving them $200,000 grants to solve the last remaining hurdle: measurement-based computing. They aren't just building the hardware. They are building a global army of geniuses to run it. They are creating a Discovery 2 deployment ecosystem within Azure Quantum. If you're an investor watching this, pay attention. Microsoft is building a moat that no other company can cross. So, is it a $100 million gamble? Absolutely. If Microsoft's physics is wrong, they've spent 2 decades chasing a ghost. But if they're right, they will own the foundation of the next 250 years of chemistry, medicine, and AI. They won't just be a software company anymore. They will be the gatekeepers of the quantum era. Google might have reached supremacy first, but Microsoft is playing for total dominion. What do you think? Is Microsoft's topological approach a stroke of genius, or a billion-dollar mistake? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the 2026 tech race, hit that subscribe button.